Hey, beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So I'm at my channel. We go over credit repair, we go over home buying, we go over getting credit cards, and the most important thing too is we just cater towards anybody that's trying to get their credit together, regardless of what you're trying to do. So in this video, I want to talk about 5 simple ways to boost your credit score. And when I say simple, it's stuff that you can just start doing right now. It's not like you have to do anything major. You can start doing this now. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure everybody thumbs up the video. And don't forget, I have my Cash App giveaway every first of the month. And the first is actually coming up. So I'm going to do a $50 Cash App giveaway. Remember to always keep dropping those Cash Apps. So let's jump right on into the video. So the first 4 credit cards that I want you to apply for, and don't forget, this isn't for credit is bad. I want you to apply for 2 Capital One credit cards. So Capital One allows you to have 2 credit cards. So the 2 credit cards that I actually got for when I was building my credit is I got the Platinum. So I was able to get 1 Platinum, and then I got the Quick Silver. So these are the 2 that I want you to apply for. Remember, all you have to do is go to CapitalOne.com/credit cards / So just go to CapitalOne.com and you'll be able to look up these credit cards. Remember, it's the Platinum that I want you to get, and go ahead and get the Quick Silver. Now, they do have the secure credit card, but I'm going to show you another way. If you already have, if you have bad credit, what you can do to get credit cards. So stick to the end, and I'll show you another way you can get credit cards without them actually pulling your credit reports and looking at your credit score. And you can be able to get over 60 different credit cards. So these are 2 that I want you to get. The next company that I want you to try is called Credit One Bank. Now, Credit One Bank, they're an easy company to get. And the reason why I say that they're easy is because they look at your Experian credit score, and they kind of got their own scoring model. But I've seen people get this credit card a month after bankruptcy. Like, literally, they filed bankruptcy, and then the next month they got this credit card. And a lot of you probably never filed bankruptcy, and you think you're in a horrible situation. But if somebody can get a credit card right after bankruptcy, then you can too. Now, all you have to do, if you got the mail-in offer, you can go ahead and accept it. But if you want to just apply for a credit card, just click here where it says, see if you pre-qualify. So you can go ahead and click here, see if you pre-qualify for this credit card. And a lot of times they'll let you know, that you're pre-approved right away. It's rare that they tell you that they need to contact you another time. So go ahead and put all this information in. Now, the only thing I want you to pay attention to is usually they ask for your yearly income on your application, but they're asking for your monthly income here. So go ahead, put in your monthly income. I usually put $15,000 right there. I'm just saying, but that's information that I usually put there on this application. Now, another company that I want you to apply for is Victoria's Secret credit card. I don't care if you're a man or woman. I don't care. I want you to apply for Victoria's Secret because Victoria's Secret is an easy company that you can go with and go ahead and apply for a credit card. Now, they usually get this credit card to anybody, but remember that trick that I told you I was going to tell you about? I'm going to show you how you can get that Victoria's Secret credit card without them looking at your credit reports and without them checking your credit score. So stick around to the end, and I'll show you exactly how you do that. And a lot of people, they're able to do this trick. Now, those are the 4 credit cards that I want you to apply for. You got the Credit One Bank. Well, you have 2 Capital One banks. You have 1 Credit One Bank, and you have the Victoria's Secrets. Now, the next step is I want you to apply for 2 installment accounts. Now, don't forget, installment accounts are those student loans that you have. If you have a card note, if you have a mortgage, those are installment accounts, but I want them to make sure that they have positive payment history. If they don't have positive payment history, let's start over and get you 2 installment accounts. Now, if you have positive payment history on these accounts, I still want you to apply for at least this kickoff account, which I'm going to show you now, because this kickoff account will really help boost your credit score up. So with this kickoff account, my credit score went up 36 points in 2 weeks. So I definitely want you to sign up for kickoff. But what kickoff does is they want you to sign up to create an account. They're going to approve your plan. So the plan is they're going to deposit $12 into your account instantly, right? So they're going to give you $12, and then every month they want you to pay back $1. That's going to demonstrate that you're able to pay a bill on time every month. So all you have to do is log into your account every month and just press send, and then you will be able to pay that account off. Now, this is used for people that's trying to build their credit score up, or say if you don't have any credit, this is a good account for you too. And it's free. You don't have to put in your credit cards, you don't have any fees, and it's not a catch. So I personally got this account, so I highly suggest that you guys get this account too. Now, the second account that I want you to do is an account called Self-Lender. Now, I personally have Self-Lender, and they have different payment plans that you can do with Self-Lender. So this Self-Lender is just like the kickoff account. So with self-lender, only thing is you have to put your money up. So every month you have to pay a certain amount towards your account. After 12 months, they're going to send you all your money back in the form of a check. So now you're lending money to yourself. You're basically saving all your money. So after 12 months, all the money that you've been paying, they're going to send you back that money in the form of a check. Now, the only thing is, you know, I told you I want you to have 4 credit cards. Self has a secure credit card that you can get. So as you keep paying that money, as long as you made 3 payments on time, you have at least $100 in your account, then they'll go ahead and send you a self credit card. Now, I don't suggest you get that self credit card at this moment because there's other ways for you to get credit cards, and they have a $25 annual fee. So I want you to try to do the other tricks that I'm going to show you at the end to get credit cards. But if you can't get any credit cards no other way, and you're desperate to do it, you like, I need credit, Rickita, I can't get the trick to work for me, then I want you to go ahead and get that self, especially if you're not able to get those 4 credit cards through another company. So those are the 2 installment accounts I want you to apply for, which is Kickoff and then Self-Lender. So go ahead, look down the description, and you will see those. Now, the next thing I want you to focus on is I want you to focus on deleting the negative items on your credit reports. So I have a client's credit reports pulled up here. Now, you may have negative items on your credit reports, so all you have to do is go to derogatory marks, and then you will see like the negative items that you need to get deleted from your credit reports. The big reason why your credit score may be low is because you have negative collections on your credit reports. So as you can see here, this client has all of these. We have 3 collections over here, and I believe it's over $4,000 in collections. It's definitely over $4,000. Well, $5,000 in collections. Now, these accounts right here, they need to be removed from the credit reports because as they get them removed from the credit reports, their credit score should really, really go up. So they have these 3 here, and that's with Equifax. But if you go to TransUnion, you'll see that the client has 4. So they got 4 collections here. So these accounts need to get removed from the credit reports because as you get these accounts removed from your credit reports, your credit score should really, really go up. Now, another thing that I want you to do, so that's step number 3, is I want you to delete the negative items from your credit reports. I want you to make sure you pay down your credit cards. Paying down your credit cards is going to really help boost your credit score up. So let's go to credit use. So this client actually spent $432 out of their $297 card. Now, when you over the limit on your credit cards, remember that's 75% up. Then this is called your utilization. When you're over the limit, they're going to charge you an over the limit fee, and on top of that too, you maxed out your utilization. Your utilization is super high, so it's going to bring down your credit score. Now, I always tell my clients, be right here, the 0 to 9%, which I say stay at the 5%. Don't spend more than 5% of your credit cards. So since this client has this credit card here for $297, I usually tell them don't spend more than about $15 on this credit card. And how I determine the amount, I always look at the number. So it's $297. I always say take the last digit off. So you see how we took the last digit off? Now we only have 29 left. So 29 is 10% of the $297. So we cut that 29 in half. That's going to give us about $14, $15. So I always tell the clients, don't spend more than $15 on a credit card because that's going to give them that 5%, and that'll keep them in this green zone. Remember, this green zone is good. Now, I always say like the 0 to 9% is the best. That means that you're excelling in this, right? The 10 to 29% you're maintaining. That means that you're not, you're good. You're not really going up. You're not going down. You just, you're all right. I don't want you to be all right. I want you to excel. But the 30% or higher, it's like, okay, you pushing it now. So we got to drop you some points, but we ain't going to drop it that much. When you get over that 49%, when you 50% or more, that's when it's going to tank your credit scores. But if you really want to boost your credit score up, just pay down your credit cards. So like they said too, try to stay under 30%. Under 10% is even better. So remember, you do not need to carry any credit card balance to build your credit score. You do not need to carry a balance. I hear a lot of people saying, Rickita, I heard I have to use my credit cards. No, you don't. Let them sit on your credit reports and age. Let them age like fine wine, and your credit score should go up. Now, another thing is, too, your payment history. Make sure you're paying your bills on time. This is step number 5. So make sure you're paying your bills on time. So this client right here, they got 5 late payments. And with this same card, the credit card. So now that they got these 5 late payments, it's really dropping their credit score. So since they got those 5 late payments, if they get those 5 late payments or this account deleted altogether, it should boost their credit score up. So 100% payment history is in the green, 99% is in the green, 98% is like, okay, listen, I got to drop you some. you're pushing it. But 97% or lower is really, really dropping your credit score. I really want you to keep 100%. If you have bills, pay them on time, especially your credit card bills. Because don't forget, when your credit card bills is late, and don't forget, a lot of minimum payments are very low. But when your credit card bills are late, that's when it's going to really drop your credit score, and they're going to charge you additional fees, and you do not want those additional fees. So that is the end of this video, everybody. I'm going to show you right after I go through these steps, so stick around. I'm going to show you how you can get those credit cards without them actually pulling your credit score. So remember, I want you to, step number 1 is make sure you apply for 4 credit cards. Step number 2 is to apply for 2 installment accounts. Step number 3 is to delete the negative items on your credit reports. Step number 4 is to pay down your credit cards. And step number 5 is to pay all of your bills on time. And remember, make sure you like this video, thumbs it up, and leave me a comment and let me know if this was useful to you. And let me know too, what's your biggest problems with your credit? Let me know what you want to see a video about, and I will definitely help you with that. So I'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye. Do is, if you want to try my trick, I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So to opt into Factor Trust, you have to go ahead and click here. So this is the website. I'll have it down in the description. I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So when you opt into Factor Trust, all you're doing is telling them, hey, I want to get credit card offers, and you have to apply. You have to actually give them your name, your address, your social security number, your date of birth. They're a credit bureau, so they're similar to, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Those are the 3 major ones. But go ahead and click submit. After you click submit, then you want to go ahead and enter that information that I told you that you'll have to submit. Go ahead and submit that information and click confirm. Now, when you submit this, remember, you're telling them, I want offers. So be prepared to get a lot of offers in the mail. But that's good, because remember, you're trying to build your credit score up. And for you to build your credit score up, you need at least 4 credit cards. Now, let me show you what you can do after you actually opt in. After you opt in, then you have a chance of getting approved for credit cards without them actually checking your credit score. So let's go ahead and go to victoriassecrets.com, because that's an easy website where you can just test and see if you can do the opt-in. You don't have to get the credit cards, but you can see if you get the pop-up saying you're pre-approved without them checking your credit scores and without them actually give you their hard inquiry. So let's go to victoriassecrets.com. So after we go to victoriassecrets.com, I want you to put $250 worth of items in your cart. I already have items in my cart because I did not clear my cookies. So if you try this trick and it's not working for you, I want you to clear your cookies. I want you to clear your cookies, and I want you to go into incognito mode. And if you want me to go through that, let me just run through it really quickly. You don't have to ask. I'll just do it. Let's go ahead and click the 3 dots here at the top. So it's 3 dots at the top, and go to settings. After you go to settings, I want you to put pop into the box. And I'm going to kind of go fast because I don't want to, if you already know this, I don't want to, pull you through it. But I want you to go ahead and click here where you see it's highlighted with the pop. Go ahead and click there, scroll to the bottom, and you want to make sure that you click pop here, and then you allow pop-ups. You'll make sure that it says allowed. So make sure it says allowed on your computer. Go ahead and click enter again on pop. Let's go ahead and just put pop in again. I want you to go to clear browsing data. That's your cookies. That's when they track you. They know where you've been. So far they say I've been to 169 sites. I downloaded 10 items. Like, they know too much, right? So I want you to clear your data. So after you clear your data, they're not going to have this information anymore. So I want you to go to the Victoria's Secrets website, but I want you to do it in an incognito mode. I'm able to do it without incognito, but I want you to see what it looks like to do it in incognito. And this is actually called the shopping cart trick, what we're going to be doing. So I want you to put Victoria's Secrets here, click submit, click enter, and I want you to put that $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. So I like to just go ahead and hover over sleep and go to Cami sets. But again, it can be any $200 to $250 that you want to go ahead and pick the items. You can pick them yourself. You don't have to go ahead and follow these items, but I suggest you follow them, but you don't have to. And you can always rewind, slow it down, or whatever it takes so that you can go ahead and get this trick to work for you. So I like to click the small, and I like to get 4 of them. And so I get the same items. I don't like to go ahead and get different items. I think it's just too much work and it's not necessary. So I want to add this to my bag. Now I want to click checkout. Now, as you can see here, the items is actually only $198, but with taxes, it's going to put me over that $200 mark. So I'm not concerned about it. So I'm going to click checkout. After you click checkout, you want to check out as a guest. So go ahead and click checkout as a guest. Now, I want you to go ahead and type your information in, that same information that you put into Factor Trust. I want you to put your first and last name here, your address here. I want you to put your phone number and your email address in. And the only reason why you want to put that same exact information, that's because when the Factor Trust sent your information over to these credit card companies, the only thing that they gave them was your name, your address, your phone number, and your email address so that they can mail you stuff, they can email you things, you can get all these different offers, right? So put that same information in here, but I'm going to type this information in of the client that I have. So remember, you want to make sure that this is that same information. If you do not put the information in correct, then they're not going to go ahead and give you that pop-up that I'm going to show you in a second. So I'm just typing in all the information that you will have to put in so that you can get that pop-up. And keep this in mind too. There's over 60 different credit cards that allow you to get credit cards without them checking your credit score. So go ahead, if you get approved for this one, if you get the pop-up, I want you to get the shopping cart trick guide in the description where you can see those 60 different credit cards. So I have all of the information put in. So I just want to verify that everything is correct so we can get the pop-up. So far, everything is correct. I want to click continue to delivery. So after you click continue to delivery, this is the pop-up that you're going to get. It's going to say, congratulations, you're pre-approved for the Victoria's Secret credit card. And this is the pop-up for all of the companies. You should get the same exact pop-up saying that you're pre-approved. Now, they're asking you to pick which credit card you want to get. So I always like to get the pink. If you watch this plenty of times because you're trying to master this trick, then you know I love the pink card. So I'm going to click accept now. And what they're going to ask you for is they want you to put your date of birth here, your last 4 digits of your social twice, and they want you to go ahead and check this box here and click finish, submit for review. So that is what they want you to put here. And remember, after you go ahead and put this information in, they're going to let you know, congratulations, you're pre-approved for $500. You're pre-approved for $1,000. Now, I don't suggest that you actually buy the things on this. I don't suggest that you go ahead and get it. What I would do is I would just exit out. So I would click that X right there. And after they tell you how much you're approved for, they're going to send you that card in the mail. So you can go ahead and look at my guide down in the description. It's called the Shopping Cart Trick Guide. And you'll be able to get those same credit cards that's on that guide. And remember, they're not going to be checking your credit score and they're not going to be pulling your credit reports, giving you that hard inquiry. But if you have problems with hard inquiries, then go ahead and look down in the description. I have the hard inquiry removal guide also, where you can go ahead and remove inquiries from your credit reports. But yes, guys, I taught you guys the trick. So now I want you just to implement it. And remember, you want to opt into Factor Trust. After you opt into Factor Trust, it's going to be so many different offers coming in the mail. And now they're going to tell these different companies that you want to get the credit card, which is going to make it easier for you to be able to get them. So if you have any questions, go ahead and call or text me. My phone number is 833-Rickita. And remember, I'm always here for you. So you can always call or text me. You're my assistants. We're definitely here for you. And if you want me to try to see if I can do this trick for you, I also have a section in the description that says, click here if you want me to try to do the trick for you. And usually that trick can be done within 24 hours so I can see if I can get you pre-approved. If you have any questions, like I said, call or text me. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment with your Cash App so you can be entered into my monthly drawing.